were closed for almost a month with COVID-19. The volunteers didn't come back to every single garden quite the same, because some of them have much narrower paths. But in gardens like this, where there's lots of room for distancing, the volunteers were so pleased to be back. People can garden in groups if they want, or they can go off and garden 10 feet away and just do something more meditative.
It's a great escape, especially in this time of COVID. We need connection with people, and fortunately, with our huge landscape here, we do get that connection. We can be 2 meters away, but we're still together.
But we're now dealing with the virus, of course, so we have to do the distancing thing. People say to me, how did you manage during this time when we were in isolation? And I managed fine, really, but the one thing I miss and still do, is the human touch. Because having worked in long-term care for so long, what those patients needed was touch. You know, before they went to bed at night, just to go down and hold their hand for a few minutes and for them to know they were not alone. And now that I'm older, I feel that need too. Like my oldest son, who has been bringing me groceries, he said, when he came the other day, he said, "Oh, Mom, this has gone on too long. Give me a hug."
People spend most of their time in a suburban environment. We think we have control, but we're just another species. When current events happen and when diseases happen, we realize we're not in control at all. Which is why I think the pandemic is so interesting as an opportunity, you know, to start to rethink some of these major social systems and how we're doing things and whether there might be a better way. When the plague hit in Europe at the end of the Middle Ages, it was this devastating thing that overtook most of Europe and killed millions of people. And that's what ushered in the beginning of the Renaissance.
When you have something as destructive as a virus going around the planet, if you add to the fear of it, you're going to add to it continuing. If you then change your thoughts to, what can the solution be here? What can our best choices be here? How can we work with this and decrease this and bring health and safety to as many as possible? Then we are working with nature to make a constructive change. And that's what we need to do about everything, about every change that needs to take place for the survival of the planet, for the survival of us.